Told you we'd see you next time. Hey kids, it's your dad. Welcome back. Good to see ya. We are on our way to Brittle Hollow to search for, I believe it's the Black Hole Forge. I've tried to get there before. I think I've gotten close. Again, one of the things I noticed when watching in the VOD is there is actually a teleportation receiver there. I'm going to try and see if I can get my ship close to it. I really wasn't able to get there on foot. But I'm going to try and, this may be a terrible mistake, but get my ship there. If I end up falling through the black hole, which I likely will, then we'll try a different approach. But if I can get in here without falling into the black hole. Oh boy. We've already lost the thread. There we go. There were... Oof, oof, oof. Can I compromise the structural integrity of this whole place? That would be fun. Now, what am I looking for? I am looking for the Black Hole Forge, which would be near the Hanging City. I believe that's the observatory. It's one of the poles. That is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get in here with our ship? Oof, no, not really. Okay. Stay away from that black hole. Stay away from the black hole. Okay, this is where I want to go. Pilot this ship in here. Alright, we're in here. Would I be okay losing this ship? No, because this hasn't really gotten me closer to my goal. Which is not to be right here, but to be up here. Okay. Can I land here? Can I just get my ship stuck here or something? Hey, not bad. Nope, not good. Hold on. I want to get on... Okay, I want to get on the gravity thing. Can I wedge my ship like so? I'm gonna be straight up. Come on. This is probably not the way to do this. Alright, can I turn it so that I fire out onto the gravity thing? Let's try it. Oh boy, this is not gonna work, is it? Nope. That didn't work. We're gonna die. Yep, almost. Not quite, but almost. Okay, so that wasn't the way to do that. I mean, I've had worse ideas. Think I can get across there? Not easily. Alright. Oh, yeah, no, thank you. Okay. Deep breath. Not too deep because, well, no, we actually can take deep breaths because of the oxygen. Alright. Can I get down there without breaking everything in my body? What is this? Explanation of festivals. Yeah, so this is a schoolroom. This is... I somehow missed when I saw the signs before that this is the schoolhouse district. Solanum, formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made. So is this like this is a report for school? But one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot. Yep. I knew I remembered this name. Kind of only tells me what happened in our lifetimes. Maybe you seem to be able to live a long, long time. Alright, so there is some way up to the Gravity Forge, right? So this is first floor, School District. Meltwater District. Eye Shrine, we've been there. Black Hole Forge. We want the Black Hole Forge District. So this is the Meltwater District. The Eye Shrine District. And this is the highest that this takes me. I want to go up there. This will not let me. So I have two thoughts. One which I've tried before, which is to try and like not repel, but boost my way up step by step. The other is there a pathway up? I don't see any gravity crystals that would lead me there. Yeah, we've been over there. Will this help? The other is to get teleported there somehow. Perhaps. Does this get me higher? Not high enough. And not in a sane position to try launching off from. Like, I just want to get up there. But I can't. And again, what I've discovered is in this game so far, if something feels impossible to do, then I am going about it the wrong way. So, it is more likely that I need to find a warp. Yes, we've read all this. A warp pad that takes me there. I've read this, yes? I no longer believe, as I did on a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe wishes to harm us. This is what I was talking about. It may not have wishes at all. Terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. I think Solanum is this culture's version of an atheist. You know, I mean, I can imagine the Nomai holding tightly on to this belief that all of this tragedy happened for a reason. And then that is a way that they kind of hold on to their sanity. But Solanum being seemingly a couple of generations removed, or he was either a child when they got here, or he definitely grew up here. Right, he grew up in this solar system. Oops. That maybe he has a little more objectivity to see that perhaps nothing important happened. This was just a disaster. And there is no greater meaning. That's a tough pill to swallow, and something easy to say when you're not the one experiencing tragedy. Oh! I mean, I get that this is a writing device from watching Solanum use it, but that, like, sometimes in this world, bad things just happen, and there's not deeper meaning to it. There's not a greater purpose. And that is a really hard pill to swallow. We've read that before, because that's something that we as humans tend to lean on to console ourselves in hard times. And maybe that feels a little bit cynical or nihilist, but it also means that sometimes, I don't know, it's easy to think that if like something bad happens to you, you somehow deserve it, or if something bad happens to somebody else, that they somehow deserve it. And what is the structural integrity of this place? 100%. This is not going anywhere. I was wondering if the alternative way was to wait for this to fall into the black hole, but I don't think it's going to. Anyway, as I was saying, it's sometimes easy to blame other people for their circumstances, and say that, well, if you're in a bad situation, it's because you did something or didn't do enough, but man, sometimes in this life, shit just happens, and you have no control over it, and you didn't cause it, and it doesn't necessarily serve a greater purpose. And really, we have to find our own purpose in this life. That there isn't a purpose waiting to be discovered. There's not a signal calling to us to rescue us from the madness of this chaotic universe. That we have to find our own meaning and make our own meaning. And that's our call as humans. And the fact that we are all in this thing together means that we should really only be helping each other find our purpose and our meaning, not tearing each other down. I think Solanum was onto something. Here, is there any way to... Can I rocket? Oh, that was so close. Oh, I feel like I almost had that. Oh, it was the other one. Can we do this? Again, this feels like the wrong way to go about this because it's requiring a lot more skill than I have to execute. But I think I could potentially rocket my way here. Oh, that didn't work. Well, hell. I was almost dead anyway. Okay, where do we know that has teleportation pads? Ash Twin has teleportation pads. Is there a specific sigil for... This is what I should have been looking at. Is there a specific sigil for the Hanging City? Well, they were teleporting stuff from... Hold on. No, they were teleporting stuff from Giants Deep to Ash Twin for the Ash Twin project. It's... Okay. Ash Twin Towers. Yep. The Ash Twin project. Go into rumor mode. Why? This is the Hanging City. Debated building a sun station. No, that's not the Hanging City. That's the Sunless City. This is the Hanging City. Mm-hmm. Black Hole Forge. Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Okay. So, perhaps the Ash Twin teleportation thing takes me there. Let's go. Is there anything else we want to find on Ember Twin? We can explore the Sunless City. Let's go do that while we wait for Ash Twin to empty out. We'll go take another look at the Sunless City. See if I remember how to get there. Yep. We're going to use our time wisely today. We're not going to crash into Ash Twin. Right. Right. Now, do these have particular markings? No. I mean, I'm not seeing any particular markings that would identify where this comes from. I think it's just the towers have markings. The gravity cannon is not a useful entrance. Where was I sitting down before? Was it by the gravity cannon? No. It was near the equator. Let's actually get off of the equator before I get ash dumped on my head. It was by the solar collector thing. Land. Okay, we're wearing our spacesuit. Just refill real quick. Hop down. Was it here? I don't actually remember. These look like... Those don't look like stairs. Oh, that's right, the stairs were over here. Okay. Yep, 300 meters. Sunless City is being powered now. Yep, that is how we get cooked. Photo mode. No. Say, photo mode. Yeah, there's no way in or out there. That's good to know. All right. We'll get a little oxygen here. And head on in. Again, I'm starting to have nightmares of this path, but we know how to get there, right? We head this way. Turn on our flashlight so we can actually see. Head around this giant stone pillar. We're going to drop down here. We're going to drop down here. We're going to go past this to the left. And we're going to turn left again. We're going to go up in the hole. Here, we'll go through this tunnel. And across the bridge. Through this sandfall. Across the gap. Past the two sandfalls. And we are here. We made it. Now, what have I not explored? Let's hop down. Anglerfish Overlook District, we've done that. Stepping Stone District, I think that's kind of in the middle. High Energy Lab Trailhead, we've been there. Eye Shrine. Have we been there? Whoops. Well, the High Energy Lab is where they did the experiments. Stepping Stone District. Eye Shrine, I think we've done the Eye Shrine. Wish I could look at my notes right now. Anglerfish Overlook. Well, let's start at the bottom and work our way up. I'd like to not get stuck here, please. Are these things quantum? I don't think so. Okay. There is not an obvious path that I'm seeing. Where do these stairs go? They go up. Does this just get me out of here? Or does this take me to the high energy lab? I think this just gets me out of here. What is left to explore here? What is this? Stepping Stone Cave. I've been here. This takes me down into this sort of maze where I can get to the anglerfish, which is not helpful because I've already done that. Starting to run out of fuel, which is not great. Do the Nomai have jetpacks? I gotta say, one of the most fun parts of this game has been jetting around on the jetpack. Just going from place to place. I wish I could travel this way in real life. I might be too scared to do it, but it's just fun. Okay, I think I tried to get up there before and died. Get a little more oxygen. Thank you. What have we here? Yeah. Well, how high is the sand? It's not high enough. Hang on. Let's open this up. Oh yeah, look at that. There is no way through here, is there? Just have to go up there, but I don't know how I would get there. Is this just a red herring? There's stuff in there. Is part of this to tell me how the Nomai died? Oh, what's this? I've not seen this before. Have I? No, this is the way down into this building. Yes, ghost matter detected, no doubt. All over here. Is there anything of value? Yeah, if I get down any farther, I'm gonna be in the ghost matter. Launch mode. I mean, I don't see anything particularly interesting. Anyway, let's go back to photo mode. Retrieve scout. Photo mode. Anyway, I should be able to go here just fine. Aha! This brings me here, and I can read things. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this. Have I been here before? Is this super easy to get to? We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. This is the eye shrine. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. The eye is some sort of weird quantum thing. Oh, look at that. Guess I haven't seen the whole Eye Shrine District. Did the eye deliberately call to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Well, it's not going to be you. We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Sure. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Fascinating. I think we found the last bit of info. But so real quick, guys, how do I get out of here? Over here, perhaps? Hello. This is going to shove us down. That's okay. And this is the gravity cannon. Nope, I've done this before and I'm not interested. Okay. I have to figure out how to get... I don't think I've ever figured out how to get out of here. That is not it. If we go back the way we came, that pushes us down. That pushes us down. I would like to go up, please. This is how we got here. Will this take us out? This is the Anglerfish Overlook District. Okay. Okay. Not helpful, but kind of fun. So this takes us back here. I need to go up, and I can't. This is what I remember this. Okay, what if I... Nope. Fuel level critical. Yes, I know. Nope, stop. I just want to go straight up. And then over. No, this is clearly not allowed to go this way. So how do I get outside? Is there a way out here? That is perhaps blocked normally? Oh, these are the things that go straight down. It's not the Eye Shrine District. But I don't know where else to go, friends. Boy. Okay, well... There is not a clear path out of here, unfortunately. Okay. All the oxygen we need to be here. Oh. Okay. We're going to meditate until next loop. Okay, so we're not going down there again. I think we've discovered all we need to, so we'll check this ship's computer. Alright, so what we learned is there's not much to learn there. But today is a new day. And we will learn more as we go. Okay, so we have learned all that there is to learn at the Hanging City. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm sorry, not the Hanging City, the Sunless City. Alright, No, we know we want to go to the Hanging City. We want to go to the Black Hole Forge. That's the thing to explore there. The Ash Twin Towers are connected to the Black Hole Forge in here, so that has to be how we get there. Black Hole Forge is on Brittle Hollow. You know, they managed to actually, with the names of these planets, have them be both like super interesting sounding and also very descriptive of what they are. The Hourglass Twins, it's sand going back and forth. Ember Twin is hot. Ash Twin is ashy. Yeah. Dark Bramble, that was one of the more obvious ones. Brittle Hollow is literally hollow and falling apart. Is there anything else to explore with deep space radio? Are there any other signals? Whilst we float towards, not the Idle Rock, but Ash Twin. Can we get a sense of anything else out there? Is it just the satellite? Yeah, I see that. That's going further and further away, isn't it? Yep. Well, I'm going further away from it, but... all motion is relative. Oops. Was I just falling in? Yeah, I was about to crash into Timberheart. Cool, cool, cool. No problem. So then what is the purpose of the deep space radio? It's not like the developers to put something in the game with no purpose. Let's get off the equator and casually land. Now, I'm not going to wait outside necessarily. Hold on. Can I turn this off for the moment? I'll fix that later, but I want time to pass whilst I read. So the ruptured core is what killed all the Nomai. We know this much. There is more to learn at the Southern Observatory? There are two paths. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. But I went there and I learned about the tornado simulation, the construction yard. Okay. Oops. And what is this? Sorry. Ocean depths sent me down to Bramble Island? Wait. Reach the coral forest at the planet's core. Feldspar's camp. Frozen jellyfish. Bramble Island with a frozen jellyfish. Dark bramble seed. I'm curious how this is kind of related. Oh, there's arrows pointing. Bramble Island gets us to the ocean depths. Orbital probe cannon to the construction yard to the Southern Observatory. Things point to the Southern Observatory, but we've learned... doesn't say there's anything to learn there still. The only place that there is to learn is the vessel. Which feels like a one-way trip, and the Hanging City. So our goal today is teleport to the Hanging City. Things are uncovering, slowly but surely. Let's take a look. We can find teleporter to Brittle Hollow. I don't think we can find anything quite yet. This is the teleporter to the Sun Station. These are all kind of along the equator, right? So it's perhaps not available yet. Or I'm not on the equator. Nope, I'm pretty close to the equator. Well, okay. We've learned to not park our ship on the equator. We have learned that much. Alright, let's hop out. Use some of that oxygen. What's in these towers? These are the teleporters that go to... the other twin, right? This teleporter would take us to Ember Twin. Pick up scroll. I don't know that I can even use this yet. We have the Sun Station here. Can't get in that way. It's too early. Man, I love the lighting in this game. They've done a really good job with that as well. Alright, we're safe in here. Drop that. What are we reading here? Sun Station plans. Makes sense since this is a Sun Station teleporter. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab at Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his own head. Okay, yeah, I remember that sentence. If it were anatomically possible. Alright, we'll let this pass. We'll hide in here. There's a lot of hiding from things and avoiding natural phenomena in this game. Just gonna want to look up, see what there is to see inside that. All right, now let's go explore a little bit more. Man, this is cool. What a cool concept. I wonder what causes the gravitational reversal. I mean, I know we never see it, right? Because by the end of this loop, Ash Twin is empty. Yeah, that takes us to Ash... Well, that takes us nowhere because it's broken. And I get pulled away before the planet aligns. Is there another tower that will take us where we want to go? This takes us, I believe, to Timber Hearth. But this is broken as well, it seems. Oxygen. Beautiful. Let's not hit our head. Is this where I came from? Is this where I'm going? Oh yeah, this is where I came from. Slow it down, slow it down. Okay, this is gonna be a problem if I don't get somewhere soon. Get in here. Just wait for this to pass us by again and we'll follow it this time. We followed it last time. Is there no tower to get to Bramble Hollow? Brittle Hollow? How long have I been playing this game? I'm not scared, you're scared. Shut up. Shut up. What have we here? Where is my ship, by the way? 169 meters. This might be it. Oh. Okay. Let's go get our ship, and we'll bring it here. Did it get... It is floating and crashing. Okay, maybe let's not have the ship land on us. Let me get into it without dying. How's she doing? Everything's great? Yeah, everything's great when I'm not piloting it. Cool. Okay, let's maybe just move a little bit further away. Okay, refuel. Hop out. I just want to go look inside here and see what there is to see. I don't think I've been in here yet. Just the teleporter. I have been in here. Okay. Ooh, the gravity. Ooh, the gravity. Where are we going? Is there any info here about what was that? Odd. Oh, here we go. It's so disorienting. Black Hole Forge. I mean, I've been here before. Ash Twin Project. Visit the White Hole Station. Happy with our findings. Okay. The Forge is calling. So this is the teleporter to the Forge, perhaps. Oh, and there is Brittle Hollow as we speak. I'm a genius. A very slow genius. And I have to remember that I'm upside down. I cannot rocket boost places. Yep, there's my departure time. Okay, I can go back. Black Hole Forge. Left, 30 meters. What is this, then? Oh. Here we go. Super cool. Exit to surface. I don't want to do that. Huh? Oh my god, am I going to end up falling again? I wish I could save and restore. I don't want to exit to surface. I know exactly where this is. Damn it. Okay. Just rocket up to the stairs. Yeah! Okay, I should have followed the sign. Left 30 meters. Are we there yet? Not yet. Are we there yet? Not yet. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. What are we? So we have a projector, but no stone. Oh. Are they somehow... I mean, they're not doing anything anymore, but were they somehow pulling pieces of the black hole to make the warp cores? I don't know how that would even work. But the warp cores appear to be small black holes. Well, I'm here. What is there to see? Am I missing something stupidly obvious? Okay. I don't see any stones. What is this? Black hole forge north 40 meters. Yeah, I know where it is. Just don't know what I'm doing here quite yet. Very mysterious. This shouldn't be this hard. What am I missing? Something obvious. No, don't jump, you fool. How do I operate the black hole forge? Do I need to make a new warp core? I don't think I do. Is there something I'm supposed to bring here? Did it fall off the edge? Oh, I'm feeling real dumb right now. I mean, this is the place that I need to be. This is the place to explore. Are there no... Are there no records of anything here? How to use this thing? Anything? I'm so confused. You know, I worry if I wander off the path. I'm having like a flashback to finding perhaps a tablet on Ash Twin that didn't have a corresponding projector. I'm a little worried I'm running out of time, but let's just take a quick look around. That wasn't it. How are we doing? Let's see here. Nope. This is Giant's Deep. That could be a false memory. I could be making stuff up. Sun is looking real big. Whew. Yikes. Ow. Let's just look around some more. That is the broken teleporting pad. This is not particularly useful. see how this represents Brittle Hollow. I get it. I mean, but I didn't have a scroll place. Again, I feel like I'm missing something super obvious somehow. All right. Think, observe. There is something here to find, at least in the Hanging City. Ouch. Are you telling me this floor doesn't work and now I'm stuck here? Oh, now it works. Exit to surface. If I exit to surface, I'm gonna end up frustrated because I can't get back down here. And I don't think that there's a tablet up there. I don't know how to activate the Black Hole Forge. I'd like to. Yeah, warp status charged. Okay. Black Hole Forge left 30 meters. I'm hearing the music. Running out of time. Is there a way to activate this thing? I don't want to stand in it. It seems to indicate that I should be able to. Huh. Alright, I'm running out of time anyway, so what if I retrieve my scout? What if I jump here?